Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be doing a video about 3 reasons why I love the horror genre so much. Now, the main reason why I'm doing this video is because I've been asked these questions in person mostly about why I like something that most people find sort of disturbing or a little different. And I just thought I wanted to get this off my chest, mainly because I've been asked by people in person, like, how can somebody like horror? And people even think that I'm a psychopath or something, but sacrifices virgins to Cthulhu and drinks blood out of goat skulls, when really I'm not. I'm just somebody that has a certain passion for a genre that I really enjoy, that being things like horror. And I'm not only a horror fan, I do like, things like comic books and video games, films, all that, but I feel like horror is my favorite genre overall because it's sort of stuck with me ever since. I was always that sort of different kid, even in primary school. I was always the type of person that loved things like Halloween and things that are supposed to be scary because that makes me want to know more about it, really. Like, some of my fondest memories about things like horror is sitting by the DVD cabinet and staring at covers for things like Saw, Nightmare on Elm Street, trying to make like assumptions of what happens in it, really. And that's got me interested and sort of wanted me to push. So just wanted me to sort of like actually find out for myself. And the funny thing is, I've been talking about things like horror and that for so long without seeing them, to the point where my parents thought of this idea of showing me a horror film, me being scared and me shutting up about it. And honestly, that's kind of had a different effect on me, obviously. And now that's what I've got. That's what I've started up so far. The main theme of this channel is horror because I have a strong passion for it, really. It's one of those things that I honestly don't really express much in person. Mainly with like a couple of my friends, and I've even joined the Horror Amino just so I could sort of be with and talk to the people that have the similar interests in me, which not many people I know do. Most of them are rather people that just don't get me, see me as sort of strange, and others are people that don't really get it but are trying to fit in just so they can have something to talk about with me, honestly. But anyway, stalling at the moment, so let's get to number 3, I guess. So first of all, is one of the things that I mentioned in sort of like the intro to this video, and that's mainly the community around it, the fans, people that go out of their way to sort of celebrate something by, like, for example, making props, special effects, watching these films, reviewing them, even trying to make their own. God, there's people outside. How most famous directors started off doing horror films so they can get to things that they mainly want to do, but they still had sort of a passion for that. For example, a man, Sam Raimi, who is famous for directing the original Spider-Man trilogy, he started off making the Evil Dead franchise, and mostly made things like short films through that. And I sort of see that as something that's really makes me happy in a way, to see people have such a passion for this one thing that not many people really get. For example, I even do the sort of things I make. Not many people know this about me, but I sort of have DIY projects of making my own, like, props. Like, I've made a reverse bear trap out of cardboard and painted it, and now it's just sitting on my shelf at the moment. And it's just making me happy to think that these people have such strong connections to this one subject, really. And I basically just said like the same thing over and over, forming a sentence. But anyway, number 2. So my new number 2 pick is sort of, there's so many different genres of horror that, like, you can still be a fan of horror but not like a certain type. So you've got like psychological, as in things like Silence of the Lambs, or trying to think of another comparison, really. Or you got slasher films, Halloween, Friday the 13th, which is my personal favourite, and you got things like subgenres like found footage and all these other different things, to the point where you really can be a horror fan without knowing it. Like, if some of your favourite films are, for example, Evil Dead or Paranormal Activity, you really are a horror fan, because that's sort of like a different genre of horror on its own. It's really the shortest listener, because very self-explanatory, but on to number 3. Before I get on to number 1, I know I said number 3 last time when I really meant number 1. Shut up. But anyway, number 1 is the characters that are in horror. Mainly like slasher villains or even paranormal entities. No idea why I really love these characters so much, mainly because they're so mysterious. With characters like Michael Myers, you don't know why they kill or what they're doing it for, what pleasure they get out of it. They just do it, and that's really interesting to me. Some, you know, the motives inside and out with like characters like Jason Voorhees and why they're doing it, you know, because he's avenging the death of his mother. But still, it's just the mystery of these characters and even the personalities. Like, some of them enjoy it in a sadistic way, like they find it funny. For example, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, even Pennywise to an extent. Really, and some are much more serious and sadistic. I'm trying to think of an example now. Let's say Pinhead, for example. It's the only one I can think of my head, but honestly, I just love these characters so much because they're so recognizable. Like, you could put them in any scenario ever and they just fit. Honestly. Nothing really much more I can say at the moment. I just really enjoy these characters. So this is where the video ends. I just wanted to do this video just because I want to explain some things, and maybe even if you are those types of people that, you know, turn your nose at people that don't like horror, thinking they're weirdos or psychos or whatever, and maybe it's looking at it through a different light, and maybe you just want to know more about me personally, but you probably don't care, but whatever. So yeah, that was my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time with probably another art video or a live stream, because I'm too lazy to think of actual video ideas. Bye.